We're going to try Surya Namaskara A and B today, which is, like I say, the classic Ashtanga opening sequence, usually used as a yogic warm-up. Good, bad, wrong, right? I just don't find those labels useful. Yeah, you can start to clear all the stuff off your mat. We're going to get up and move, so let's try it. Let's apply it to your body, and then let's start to think about how it feels. I practiced this sequence. I've probably done Surya A and B, oh God, 20, 30,000 times in my life, which makes the fact that it took as long as it did for me to have disc issues in my lumbar show up kind of remarkable, in fact. Like, kind of remarkable. I have a real respect for how strong my body actually is, that it took that many repetitions of this behavior before I had a disc issue at L5, which ended me doing this series. So I don't do it anymore. I'm on a 10-year recovery from that injury, assigned by Dr. Stu McGill, which was a relief at the time because I'd done 3 or 4 years of having this back issue without a proper diagnosis and feeling like it was progressing towards me just being in a wheelchair when I was old, or maybe even not when I was old. Like, it was starting to feel like it was never going to get better and it was only going to get worse, which was terrifying. So when Stu said, you know, this stuff takes about 5 to 10 years, I was like, oh my God, only 10 years, amazing. That sounds amazing, thank you. So anyway, so I don't do this sequence anymore because I'm in rehab from it. That does not mean, one, that it will injure you at all. It might be very therapeutic to your body. Also, like I say, I've probably done it 20 or 30,000 times. So unless you're edging up on 20 or 30,000 repetitions of the Surya A and B, you're probably gonna be okay. That being said, forever, for as long as you live, may I give you permission right now, modify any posture that you feel like you need to, or even just want to modify. As of today, make your practice personal. Make it yours. So I will guide you through Surya Namaskara A and B from a classic movement, or in a classic movement. You do what you do, yeah? It makes for a much less pretty visual when we catch it on camera, you know. Not everybody rising into the lunge, but I don't care. So, come to the top of your mats. Now, classic Samastahiti, equal standing pose. Classic traditional Samastahiti would have you setting toes and heels touching, feet under hips. All right. Drastic misunderstanding of the human female form, correct? If your thigh bones go straight up into your hip sockets like 12-year-old Indian boys, to whom this was originally taught, there's no problem here. This is exactly how they would stand anyway, because their feet are as wide as their hips. Yeah, so no problem. So if you stand like this and it's like uncomfortable, step your feet wider. Okay, and that's the first point where your Bikram teacher will yell at you, or your Ashtanga teacher will yell at you. Maybe, that's okay. I have found this to be very useful. If a teacher comes up and says, oh, you need to put your feet together, you go, okay. And then as soon as they take their attention off you, you just go, you know, whatever. They're only gonna say it to you 2 or 3 times. Maybe they kick you out of class, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The environment is changing, so you're on the winning edge of that. Good, so almost everyone in the room stepped wide except our dude. Right? It makes sense. Okay, so Samastahiti, equal standing pose, which basically means feel weight evenly distributed on your feet. Now here's another thing, if you study with Diane Bruni, if you come to the day-long workshop, it's a day, yeah? Yes. With Diane when she comes here, May 27th. She'll walk through this obsession that yogis have had for decades with like minutia in postures, to the point where the tension is almost palpable in the body. Like, feel the weight even among the ball and the heel of the foot, the outer and the inner edge. Feel the triangle of weight between the heel and the outer toe and the inner toe. Okay, you're already like, oh my God, my feet have to do so much work to stand. No, they don't, just stand. Just stand. Now, an awareness of that can be really useful. For example, if you've never thought about how much you lean on the inner arch of your foot, it might be an amazing moment for you to go, oh, I just roll a little bit more to the outside edge of my foot. Oh, what a relief. Great. Everything in balance. Yeah. So when you have these teachers that will say all of these details about how to stand, Abhyasha Vairaga. We're going to learn that very soon. Do the thing and then let it go. Check. Do I feel like I'm even on both my feet? Yep. Great. You're done. Let it go. Okay. As though there is a string running along your spine from the tailbone all the way up through the crown of the head, and that string is tethered to the ceiling. Imagine yourself drawn up by that string. Let the center of your body draw upward, and the rest, the outer edges of your body, soften and relax. Done. You're fine. We have a kind of obsessive compulsive disorder with posture that we can just let go. Just make sure the spine is neutral, meaning you're not jutting your head forward. You're not throwing your hips forward. And then close your eyes. Start to focus on the movement of your breath and think about your breath like a warm wave of water that's just washing through your body. Generally speaking, you will be able to feel areas of tension as areas where that water runs into rock, so to say, in your body. If you feel the breath move fairly easily through you, great, you're done. Breathe and enjoy. If you find that that breath washes over areas that feel like rock, they feel stuck or tense or uncomfortable, one, separate that from the suffering. Shh, don't tell yourself a story about it. Oh, damn, right? Oh, that tight hip. I wish, I hate, I don't like. Oh, if my body could be different, blah, 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 so toxic, blah, ugh. Just let go of the suffering. Notice the area that feels like stone. See if the breath can move around it, wash it, maybe wear it to the point where it softens, it erodes. That blockage goes away. Maybe not in a moment, but see if you can feel some sense of progress, like you're actually releasing a tense area or relaxing a shoulder. 5 to 10 breaths on something like that is great. If it is just as hard as when you started, let it go. Move on. That is the practice of detachment. Don't get stuck. Good. All right. Classic Ashtanga Surya Namaskara would have you Ujjayi breath, using Ujjayi breath. So, unlike the dragon breath of Bikram, Ujjayi is a very soft drag of the breath through the throat. It should sound like an ocean wave behind a closed window. It is the same action you perform in the throat as when you whisper. You simply whisper with your breath, with closed lips. That's it. The same amount of force that you would put into fogging a small hand pocket mirror, just an inch or two away from your mouth. Yeah. Good. The more intense your practice becomes, the more demand there is on the breath, the louder this breath will become naturally because you've increased the speed of the breath. So it will become more intense. But let go of this practice of forcing breath along the throat in a way that makes singing coaches cringe. Yeah? Do no harm. Just breathe. Good. On your next exhale, slowly open your eyes. And on your inhale, reach your arms forward and up to the sky. Good. We'll do that 2, 3, 4 times. As you exhale, the arms will come back down. As you inhale, the arms will reach forward and up. Good. Moving from Samasthiti to Tadasana. Classically, you would have palms glued together as you bring the arms up. You can give it a try and see what difference it makes. So let's do like 2 more. Try it once with the palms together, unless you're modifying for your own use. Good. And then try it taking the arms a little wide, like how you kind of stretch when you wake up in the morning. Oh, cool. And the arms back down. Beautiful. Okay, on this next inhale, arms come high. And then exhale, hinge from the hip, fold forward. Uttanasana, intense forward fold. Good. What you will find is when you teach yoga, you'll have 1, maybe 2, maybe if it's an advanced class, 3 people who will be able to lay their chest on their thighs with straight legs. Everyone else, including pretty much everyone in this room, is not that bendy in the hips. Now, hang out here for a second and change your foot position. Walk your feet together, toes and heels touching. Stay there for a second. If it is not going to aggravate anything, try to take a straight leg, just to feel it. Good, okay, now step your feet a little wider, like hip width. Again, try to take that straight leg. Cool, okay, now try to step really wide, like leave an inch of mat between your outer foot and the edge of the mat. And just see how it feels. Amazing. Okay, now put your feet back in the position you liked best. Cool. On your inhale, come up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, and back comes parallel to the floor. If possible, try to keep the legs straight. Hang out there for just a second. Oh, interesting, good. Okay, and then on your exhale, plant your hands under your shoulders, step back to a plank shape. Good, feel free to set knees down. On your exhale, move to Chaturanga. Lower your body to 2 inches before coming to the floor and hover. Aha. On your inhale, come up into Cobra or Up Dog. And if you don't know what these postures are, don't worry about it. On the exhale, head back into Down Dog. Hips come high. Good, and again, as best as possible, try to do this in the classic shape of having the legs straight. Unless it's going to aggravate an injury, of course. Now in here, try this again. Bring the feet together. Be there for a breath or 2. Amazing. Step the feet hip width apart once you've done a couple breaths. Cool. Okay, now try something. Step the feet nice and wide, almost to the long edges of the mat, and bend your knees as much as you like. Like, just kind of play with it. Also, feel free to walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Just kind of play with it. For 2. And 1. Good. Move back to the foot position that's most comfortable for you. Good. Look forward. Step or hop your feet up to the top of your mat. Come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Look up, reach up. Inhale, come all the way back up high. And then exhale, arms down to your sides. Beautiful. That's Surya Namaskara A. Let's do it 2 more times. On your inhale, arms reach high. Tadasana. Exhale, fold from the hips. Uttanasana. Inhale, come up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands plant, step back, lower to Chaturanga, or all the way to the mat. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold for 5. I can do classic. I'll do the classic teaching too. 1, 2. That's your exhale, by the way. 3, 4, 5. Look forward. Step or hop up into Ardha Uttanasana, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, reach high. Tadasana. Exhale, arms to your side, Samastiti. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, hands plant, step back, Chaturanga. Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, Down Dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 4, 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Look forward. Step or hop to the top. Come halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, reach high. Tadasana. Good. Exhale, arms to your sides. Surya Namaskara B. On your inhale, squat deep, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, hands plant, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Left heel plants. Right foot lunges forward between the thumbs. On your inhale, arms reach high. Warrior Virabhadrasana. Good. Exhale, hands plant, step back, lower to Chaturanga. All in the exhale. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Very good. Exhale, Down Dog. Right heel plants, left foot lunges forward. On an inhale, reach high. On an exhale, plant your hands, step back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra or Up Dog. And back to Down Dog. Good. For 5. Now I'm going to be a classic teacher here and come along and give some adjustments. Interesting. You're aware of a bit of scoliosis through the back here, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I didn't know.
Oh, okay. You have an imbalance in the hip a little bit, so you can sink right like that. Good. Yep. You like to be a little longer here.
And shorter, right?
Yeah, a little shorter in here, longer in there. Which actually looks kind of cool. Last one. Good. Look forward. Step or hop up to halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Squat deep, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, right into it. Inhale, up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Good. Hands plant, step back and lower to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel plants lunge, right foot forward. On the inhale, reach high, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands plant, step back, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel plants, left foot lunges forward. Inhale, reach high, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, look forward. Step or hop up. Come up halfway. Exhale and fold. Good, squat deep, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, last one. Inhale up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Back to down dog. Left heel plants, right foot lunges forward. On the inhale, reach high. On the exhale, hands plant, step back, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, all on one breath. Go back, plant the heel, left foot lunges forward. On the inhale, reach high. On your exhale, hands plant, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, for 5, 4, 3. Got some good, strong down dogs in here, I gotta say. It's nice, warms my little heart. Good, and last one. Beautiful, look forward. Step or hop up to that halfway. Exhale, fold. Good, squat deep, reach high. And then come all the way up, arms down. Perfect. All right, in Ashtanga, you're warmed up.